Thank you so much. We really need rapid transformation from Southern African education system. Certain leaders should copy from one another on how to implement ICT integration, because you cannot operate in silo as a country. You need to look at models of education system around your country and see how best you can take aspects and implement them in your country. I think that is one of those that we need to do. And again, I think we really need Southern African governments to join forces together so that development can not only happen in South Africa, well, whilst we've got our neighbor Zimbabwe, while we've got our neighbor Namibia and Botswana. So we need to expand all those through partnership. If our government can collaborate, like Dr. Patricia had said earlier on, if we can collaborate as countries, everything will be possible. And that could only happen through willingness of our leaders, because we are only divided by borders. But our leaders, if our leaders are willing to collaborate on education system, then I'm telling you that Southern Africa will transform without fail. So that is one aspect that we need to do. And one of the most aspect again is communication amongst our leaders. If our leaders can communicate, the Minister of Basic Education in South Africa can communicate with the Minister of Basic Education in the neighboring countries, like I've mentioned before, then that will also empower us to say what we are doing in South Africa is also being revered in the neighboring countries. And that on its own will say we are now collaborating and we are moving South Africa and Southern African states forward. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you so much for that, Eric. You mentioned cross collaboration, cross communication across all other African countries. Thank you